Hello everybody, and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. It's December. I've only just realised that, and I've been on here for quite a while already. 9 o'clock, that's quite convenient, isn't it? I'm just dropping off the last of this wood transportation job for Katie, I think. Also, I didn't think I'd noticed it before, but the glass on this is slightly greeny blue, I think. Maybe not on the sides, but back and front maybe. Just a slight hue, which isn't a tint you see very often, is it? Aquamarine tint. Anyway, today's we're going to make about 9 to 10 grand off this, which is great guns. However, today's going to be a very expensive day. As much as I am fighting, trying to get us up to over 200 grand to buy that plot of land, I think we're going to end up spending most of the money we've got today, and having to start from the top. I've got to hold on, mate. I've got to find out what's going on. Are you papping me, or what have I got? Tension straps reaching out to that tree. That was interesting. Not sure you'd call that a glitch. It was more of a bit of an Easter egg. Oh. December. I wonder if we'll get any snow out in Hutan Pantai. Sure we will. There is a little bit more wood on here than the other one, I think. It wasn't a massive contract. 2 loads, I managed to get it all in on. But yeah, we'll need to spend some money. A tractor has come up in the sale, or it had done when I recorded the pre-record before I took the dog out for a walk and come back. Noah! Stayed on quite well, actually. And that's why you strap things down. I thought when I put it on it was precarious, but £13 for your pocket. Lovely stuff. So yeah, tractor has come up in the sale. I've not had a full look at it yet, so we'll find out when we get up there. But there's another contract that I'm going to do just to show. But I want to try something out a bit crafty with it, and to do that I'm going to need to buy some equipment as well. So let's head ourselves back to the store. I've heard a story Not there. I think it's the animal dealership. Meant to be a treasure around there. A collectible. Not a bad little setup this. Now I've got the hang of it. It's not quick by any means. Right. Not as in speed, but just doing the login job. I think, I'm sure some of you are a lot more skilled at it than I am. I've done quite a bit of logging though. But then on this version of the game, some of the most simple stuff I seem to be making a really big hash of. Right. Randomly, I accidentally bought the spreader. That one. I thought I'd leased it, but I didn't. The other episode gone. Right, let's get the money in for that. 9,800. Beautiful, that's going straight out. I'm going to do this, the rock removal. We're going to borrow them. We need to go to the store. However, should we lease? I want to try. Let me explain this to you first, and then we'll go into the sale, see if it's still there. I don't know if I should buy it now or later, but I am going to get that trailer that I was talking about. It's miscellaneous, isn't it? This bad boy. What's that hold? 2,900. That's not that much. Let's go 5, 6. Let's get it to match. No plates. Let's just not bother with the plates. It's just, hopefully that'll work. We're buying that. That's done. I could just get a bucket, couldn't I? How many rocks are there going to be though? This 40 grand. I think it's the one that we were using, that we leased. I'm sure it was a 7810. We've got to get it because it's got a front 3-point. We can put a front loader on as well. What sort of tyres can we have? Wheel weights, wide, narrows. Narrow twins, this might be a little bit too much, that. I think that's just an absolute... It's a goer, isn't it? How's more squared? We'll go with Howers because they're more squared. Ooh. I need to be careful with tyres because this is going to be quite an important thing now. £7 grand. Right, let's not mess around with the prices too much. Standard Michelins. Let's move out a bit so we can see. Continentals look alright. Midas are nice and chunky. Ooh, the BKTs look nice and chunky as well. I like the Nokians, but we'll go I'm going to go with them because they're not costing any more. We might want to put narrows on at some point. We'll go with the Hauer. 42,000 spent. Money has gone down massively. How much will it cost us for front loader bits? Because if we're doing the stone contract, I want to know if we can take the stone. However, why don't we just loan? We can just lease a spade for this, can't we? Well, that'll take stone, won't it? Yeah. We can just put that on the 200 quid. It's cheaper than just buying the arms out. What was the front loader? Howers. Ooh. Wait a minute. We could put John Deere's on, surely. I might have to test that out. 140s. $180s, that's more accurate, it's about 175. Interesting. Right. Move that out of the way. We've bought a tractor. It's ours, our first tractor on the series. Oh yeah. Hopefully the flickering will be sorted. It's only got 9 hours on it. And it's got a cup holder. That, I didn't check the hours on it. That's an absolute bargain. Right. Time to get a bit clever. I hope this works. I think that's the one that's going to attempt to put. Having a bit of a splurge, don't they? Yes, you get on there. And then we're going to pick this one up. If this all works out how I've planned it, I'm going to be very happy. Did I even take the contract? Yes. Where are we going? That's near the town. Matching as well. We look like a professional outfit now. Unfold, not the car. Tip side back, left, right, ramp. Not that one. Bear with me. There we go. Pop this on. Beautifully fits that. Now this has got a ramp on it as well. So if that will go on. Bear with me. Can that be adjusted? Can it adjust a little bit wider? And then we might have ourselves. Yes, that's what we want. Come on, get the arms down. Triple axle, so it should distribute the weight pretty well. Strap that. Now, in the old version, this would have a bit of a drop it all in. Where are we going? convoy. This way. Oh yeah, the money's gone down quite heavily. We're probably going to have to spend at least 10 grand on front arms, but they'll come in pretty handy. Don't know if we're going to need them today. But we've got a trailer, we've got a tractor, we've got a fertiliser spreader by accident. We can move equipment around like this. This is already an excellent episode. We're going to have to spend more money though, because I'm thinking we've not checked it yet, but I'd like to. I think we should be looking at greenhouses or something, a bit of a production down on that field. If it's December, the grass might have started growing. Physics wise, has a bit of a pull on this, as you would expect. The payload is pretty heavy. I can't go that way. Take that sign out. Keep your eyes peeled for any glowing orbs. Can't go this way though. We could do with some things to find us money. That looks prime for it. Maybe we can go for a little search around, see how we get on with this. If I can save any time, I might go for a little look for some treasure. I mean, there's a signpost there. That's entry. I think it's down here. Oh, we've got snow coming soon. Here we go. I don't think they needed flagging, but very nice of them to do so either way. Right, straps off. Straps off, lads. Boot open. Ramp out. Guess that is about the ramp out. I don't think we should let go just yet. We can move that in a minute. Very impressed that we managed to get a skid steer loader on that. Question is, will we be able to take the stones? I'm talking about the stones like they're going to be some sort of magic money maker for us, but in realistic terms, why can't I detach that? There we go. Realistically, they could be worse. Bob all. Good setup here. Right, let's not waste any time. Let's put a bit of music to this. Give ourselves a bit of a speed up, shall we? Yeah, why not? I'm very happy that we didn't need to use the new tractor to get the trailer down there. this does take stones. But we can't have these stones, which is interesting. Did it not say? It's only ever the one. I'm sure it said you can keep the stone, but interesting. Well, I was going to do it as, I mean, we lost 200 quid on the lease, basically. It's not. We lost £200 lease in this bouquet, so it's not. It's not a be all and end all. Don't think we need to book it for anything. Oh, it goes on its own. I didn't need to worry about. Yeah, strap them all down. That's quite interesting, actually, because it looks exactly the same texture as the rock that we've got. The reason why it's confusing, why I wanted to do it is I wonder if that's because it needs repairing. Oop, got that strapped. Yes, we have got it secure. Might be better going that way, actually. Force of habit means I'll go the other way. The reason why I wanted to check was purely on the basis that there is a production for debris. Now, I want to know, it's meant to be cement, so you can produce lime. Can we produce cement? Can we? Lots of questions that I've got about what we can and cannot do, because if you could have took the stone, then stone contracts would be quite useful, because you can use that stone for that. However, if you can't use it, but you need stone to make lime, cement and things, concrete, then where are you getting the stone from other than ploughing fields? If you were doing it, say you were doing it because that's your business that you want to be doing, you're going to have to spend all of your time ploughing a field over and over again. Oh, we're going out this way anyway. That was a mess. But yeah, you're going to have to be spending all your time ploughing a field just to get stones to appear, aren't you? There's no quarrying or anything, I don't think. And I guess I'll have to have a check on any other content creators, see if they've got that. Somebody must have done a video on the debris building by now. But anyway, I shall drive back see you back at the store, and we'll have a bit of a look see at the price of the greenhouses and things like that. I've had a bit of a boo-boo. That's too much weight. Oh, they're all turned up in their black cars. The government's here to tell me off. And there's only one way out of this. YOLO! Right. Diddy, I'm back. The government chaps gave me a hand, asked me a few questions, told me to be on my way. No talking about it. Well, that's died. I didn't think that would be growing like that. I guess we could fertilise that again, couldn't we? But this gives us a bit of a better idea about the sort of land that we're going to be on. I have just saved it, so I could show you what we would get if production, cultivation, that's what it is. If we put a rice field in around here, down to say here, I want your opinion because we're not going to do it for a while, but it's just a big square for now, or rectangle if you want, and finish. Oh, I'm standing in the way. Oh, I can do it. We'll do another one. Do a smaller one. But you'll get the idea because we can make it bigger. Could actually do a big long one actually. Gotta make sure I don't hit me. If we did that, we would have it fairly flat here, sort of an entry here. This would be cornered off. I mean, we didn't need to come down this far, but we would have like a wall essentially here. So imagine if it was just cut off here and out wider up here. It would be coming out, and essentially we would have, this is why I wanted to put the grass down as well, because it would give us a, say you got a wall coming out all the way along to it, down, and then imagine the next wall is say here, so it comes out wider, but you would essentially have this sort of secluded area where the rock is for you to do like a little yard and things. So I was thinking about doing it like that. Any downside of that, obviously, I suppose with texture wise we might be able to put rock in, you could do it a drive through and around and have a really high elevated. That costs like 20 grand to put in. Hold on a minute. Jesus. But that, I mean, terraforming, I suppose. There's a lot of tonnage of soil needs to come down on there, and then that's where you would flood it from. Now I'm going to come out and come back in and show you what it's like if we do it the other way. So here we are, back to standard by the magic of not saving and returning. So production, cultivation, paddy or rice field, but if you start down here it tries to keep it as level as possible. Hey, I think I know what's happening. So that just sinks it down a little bit there. So instead of, and that didn't cost much at all because we didn't have to do that much terraforming. However, you can see if we were to build a yard down there, you can see all of that yard from there, can't you? So, you know, have a little walk around it. Bit of a test episode this, isn't it? I think that looks a lot better because we can do a bit of terraforming around. What we got slope wise? I don't know if you can slope this. It's restricted, no target. That's not leveling, I want soften. That'll just round the edge. But what about painting plates? Forest ground grass, rock, gravel. Options, so many options. So if you were to put rock in, you could rock it like that just to blend it in a bit. I mean, you could do it on the other way as well if you were to build it out, but I quite like the idea of that. It's going to be expensive either way, isn't it? But I do quite like the idea of doing it like that. Yeah, what about if we, I mean, that's flat down there, isn't it? If we done it from this angle, then it might be a mix of the two. Let's have a look at it that way. Okay, so once again, but we'll go from this point. Basically where the first point is where it maps the height to. Up to there, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're just doing a big rectangular field. And where did I start from? Somewhere around, I can just about see the line about there. That's not too different, is it really? Let's have a quick look again from a ground level. That's quite nice actually. I think I accidentally might have got that bang on for where I'd like it, I think. As opposed to having it massively raised up, that was more expensive than the one before. But as opposed to you know, just being massively raised up. Massively raised up was quite cool, to be fair, because it gave us a bit of shelter around here. Not that it's not already sheltered from this side, but I sort of quite like it like that. I'll have to have a think. I'll have a think. I mean, we've got plenty of time to think because we can't do it for ages yet. But let's put a production in. We've already had a very good episode. We've spent some money. Let's just keep spending the money, because why the hell not? We probably won't get time to. Or should we just go and look for a? Let's go and look for a treasure. So I know where there's one actually. Let's go for a little taxi around to have a look for some treasure. Right, let me just check that that field's not got a rice pad in it. I've accidentally saved it. Yep, that's good. Okay. We're running a bit out of time for this one. So what I'm going to do, because I can do the next episode from midday of December 1 forward anyway. And that's when we will look for... not look for, but put in some productions. Where is... There's a lighthouse down there, isn't there? Excuse me for being a little bit cheaty and tripping over to go and find places. With a visit instead of... I reckon there's a way of getting over there. Like Grand Theft Auto. I did have a bit of a... Should have added fishing into the game. Fish farming. Up on the top. Can we get up there? I don't think there's a way up there. Oh, there's a ladder. There's a ladder. Can do the ladders work in 25? How bad does it look? You cannot climb a ladder. Practically jumping it, but you can't use your arms when you jump. I'm sure I saw one. Oh, yes. Credit to Daggerwin's video. Oh yeah, the money's back up. We'll be there, don't worry, we'll get there. And I've got to check the ship. There's no chance that the ship's going to have one, though, is there? Round here is definitely somewhere to look, but that could take a while. We haven't got a lot of time for that. But I do want to possibly just nip over. One of these little pontoons has probably got one. What is this? What's that building? And where does that road go to? I do like the fact that we've got third person. And feel free to criticise, but is it not with the motion capture? Couldn't they have bought the motion capture software from another game, another engine that would look a little bit more realistic? This is very old GTA. When I say old, like the first 3D version, 20 years old GTA. They've not put one out here just because they know you're going to come out here looking for it, aren't they? Oh, they have! They have! I take it back. Bloody love Giants. 17 to go and then that's it, the gravy train's done. Where was that? What's that building? I'll keep an eye on my timer here. You get the splish sploshing of my feet not getting wet. I imagine they're working very hard to fix the patches. In fact, I think PC might have had a patch really quickly. What is this place? Is this like a farmhouse? A random house? Can't buy the area. You can buy that. 210 of your English. I'll have a quick run up just to see what it's like. Where's this road go to? Road to nowhere? I think I've just worked out what the motorbike's for. Bezzing around so you can pick up collectibles. This is a definite road. Where is it likely to go? There's gonna be some Easter eggs knocking about, isn't there? That tunnel's not gonna lead anywhere. A nice little hidden beach though, and if you did buy the land you'd have all the... I don't think you can rock break this and level it, but it's quite nice. Up. Up. Out the cave. But there should be an Easter egg in here just for that. Right, the only way out of this is up to the animal thing. Go visit Kate. We've not got time to talk to you, Kate. That's for another episode. Do apologise for the rudeness, but I heard a rumour that somewhere around here is a little glowing orb. We will be coming back down. Actually, we could look at the animals, couldn't we? on the next episode. Next episode I'm definitely putting the production in. That's why I'm trying to get as much money in now as possible. I haven't looked at the prices. I will be recording it directly after this one. So if you've got any suggestions, I know it looks strange, Katie, but oh, I wonder if it's those buildings over there. I wonder if we can even get out to there. But let me know what you think of the rice paddies as well. Whether that's a good idea or bad idea. Should we go up high or down low? I mean, the fact that it's 20 odd grand to start with sort of puts me off the idea, but hey, they were right. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. I have. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with any new videos when they're released. If you've got any suggestions, anything you'd like to see happen in the series going forward, feel free to drop it in the comment section below. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.